Here I am on the bank, just in front of the Nudist Beach, which is over there, behind all of the coaches and whatnots. Not that that's why I'm here, it just happens to be a spot where I can sort of be unmolested. There are people that come by, but not too close, so I don't feel quite so self-conscious talking to myself. Kind of getting used to that, to be honest. But so what is it? Thursday, England are out, okay? England versus Argentina. Ugly match. Fun to watch though. But what an unpleasant bunch of players the Argentinians are, the football players. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't really care about it. It's just that it was like we're on a run, and hey, every 4 years, whatever, I get into it a little bit. Quite like to watch a bit of football when it's good. It's a good game, you know. And there has been some good games, so it's been quite fun to watch. And but now that's done, I'm kind of glad it's over now. And the Volks Railway is just going by. In fact, let's just take a bit of a wander down onto the beach here. Not the Nudist Beach, but we'll go in the other direction. You should see the Volks Railway just go by in a moment now. There it goes. Just check I haven't left anything behind me. There's a bunch of school children there, so let's avoid them. Try not to intercept them. And let's just get onto the beach. It's crossing just here. So these little VODs, video on demand, are kind of having some impact. Nothing major, of course, but there are a few views I'm picking up here and there.
Yes, it's a sunny place for a puppy dog. Yes, my baby kid. Yes, my right hand,
So picking up some views, not really any subscribers. What's happening is that people are subscribing one at a time and then changing their mind. Well, I can't be sure it's the same people, obviously, who are changing their mind that just subscribe, but basically, since I got to about 37 subscribers, which is of course laughably small, I'm going to have to go in the other direction, otherwise people think I'm filming on the Nudist Beach, which I'm not. No interest in doing that. Yeah, so basically what's happening is that people just don't know what sort of a channel I've got here. I mean, it's very confusing because what is it exactly? I don't know. It's a pirate radio station, but then there's this old chap who keeps appearing in his silly hat and just starts talking nonsense. And then there's some funny monkey business and weird stuff going down. So yeah, I mean, I get that. It doesn't bother me. That was always going to be the problem with the channel, is it doesn't fit any existing model, or what do they call it, genre, or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, here we are down on the beach. A couple of sailboats out. Very pleasant breeze today. I'm glad to say. The Nudist Beach is in that direction, so I won't point the camera in that direction. But so yeah, England are out now, so we can all just chill out and relax about that. Move on. Just going to take this bag off my back. It's got my drone. I've got my bird in my backpack, otherwise known as the drone, which I may or may not fly later on. I mean, I'm just winging it, right? If you've just tuned into this for the first time and you're confused, well, you know, aren't we all? If you stick around, you'll find out there's music. It's a pirate radio station, right? And it's all AI generated music, and I think it's great. I've curated the music. You're hearing what I believe to be really good music, full stop. Yeah, it's AI, but it's really good music, in my opinion. And then there's videos of the characters, the crew on board the Good Ship Slop. Bit of fun, some skits, monkey business, and all kinds of, well, there's little oddities like that. There's some serious moments where there's some little sort of 5-minute interludes talking about important subjects that's going on in the world right now, like climate change. That's one that's come up recently, because obviously climate is changing. I was talking to somebody only yesterday on the pontoon about it, and you know, you hear immediately he said climate deniers. You know, he made a point about, you know, these climate deniers out there, and my point of view on that was, well, first of all, what do you think these climate deniers are denying? Because there's a big fallacy here. The fallacy is that climate deniers are people that don't think or don't believe that the climate is changing. Well, that's not true at all. Climate deniers, as they've been pigeonholed, are people that don't believe the narrative around the climate change, and that's me. But I'm not a climate denier, because I absolutely know the climate is changing, because it always does, and it always has done. The narrative is bullshit. There's no question about it. If you do the research, you'll pretty quickly come to the same conclusion many millions of other people have. It's bullshit. The green agenda is all an agenda. It's part of the 2030, Agenda 2030. And the World Economic Forum, and this push to create a one world government and transform humanity into something different. So there you go. There's a little bit of a hint of my opinions on the world and what's going on. I have done a lot of research, like many of you have, I'm sure, and we may or may not have come to the same conclusions, but this is my channel, and therefore my conclusions are the ones that you're going to hear on this channel. But a big part of me doing this channel is I want the chat stream to become a place where people hang out and discuss stuff like this, you know, a community. So I think I'm going to have to stop filming here, because what's happening is that the Nudist Beach, the boundaries to it are becoming more and more, getting pushed more and more in this direction. See, I'm not on the Nudist Beach, but there's his bollocks out right in front of me, and he probably thinks I'm filming him, which of course I'm not. But you know, he should be way over there. He's encroaching on public beach territory now. I mean, I almost feel like filming him just for the sake of it. I won't, but I'll make my point made here. I've made my point. Right, I'm going to go and get some food, although this guy's put me off it somewhat. Right, I got so obsessed with that falcon that I forgot we were going to turn around and go back the other way, so I'm now heading back towards Brighton Marina from Ovingdean. That's the direction we're going in. There was a falcon, I think it was a hen harrier. It definitely wasn't a, it wasn't a, what are they called? Kite? No, kestrel. It wasn't a kestrel. You do see the kestrel along here all the time. But they're kind of smaller and their wings are very sharp and angular, if you like. That building there used to be for blind veterans of the wars, you know, World War II. But obviously there aren't any of them left now, and so I've noticed that it's been turned into luxury apartments. Because it's got a swimming pool, it's got a gym, it's like a completely self-contained environment. And look at the view. Look at the view that you've got out of your windows. Apparently there are 64 apartments, single bed, double bed, even 3-bed, I believe. So hurry up and monetize me YouTube, turn me into a influencer who can make a living on YouTube and get sponsorship deals. Who would sponsor me? Better Health. Was it AG1? That's one of them, isn't it? The health drink. AG1 and Better Health. They're the two main ones. Better Help. You know, the psychology counselling website. They're the two you see all the time, or I see all the time as sponsors. Yeah, I could see that. Certainly the counselling one, and I would drink their AG1 if they were to supply me with it. Could quite fancy one right now. Anything cool and wet. So get in contact, we'll have a chat. So we're back here at Ovingdean. This is the little beachlet and the cafe halfway along. Nice little spot, but like everywhere along here, there's just no shade. There's just nowhere you can get out of the sun. I mean, it wouldn't take much, would it, to build, I don't know, shade, like bus shelters, sun shelters. I guess they're going to have to end up doing that, because as the climate changes, as it clearly is, right, this is going to become more and more common. I'm tempted to go in actually and get my feet wet, just to cool off if nothing else. I should have bought my drone because it's not too windy now. It's a good spot to launch the drone from. You see, it's a perfect platform here for launching the drone, and I can go in both directions. I can go over towards the downs or towards the sea or along the cliff. pretty dramatic footage.